Pokemon Horizons episode 22 just aired, and dude, I don't think I'll ever get tired of saying that Pokemon Horizons just keeps getting better and better, cause this episode was insane, man, and absolutely brutal too. Let's talk all about it. Basically, really briefly, Liko, Roy and Friede went to the Galar mines to find Rayquaza, but then they got split up. Friede ended up battling Amethio, while Liko and Roy found a group of terrified people and Pokemon, some of who were passed out from fatigue, cause they seemingly had their spirits and their energy stolen from them. Then a Galarian Moltres suddenly appeared, and clearly Moltres is the ancient adventurer's old Pokemon, because it was holding an ancient Pokeball. Liko, Roy, Sprigatito and Fuecoco got absolutely destroyed by Moltres. Like, they got their spirits taken, they were like exhausted, they were attacked, and they only managed to escape because Captain Pikachu relentlessly defended them. But sadly, Cap got incredibly injured in the process. He took so many hits for him, dude. Then the episode ended with the mines collapsing, leaving Friede and Amethio stuck inside to battle Moltres. This episode was genuinely insane, dude, and my super brief recap does no justice at covering everything, so obviously be sure to watch the episode yourself. It was non-stop action from beginning to end, with a lot of emotion sprinkled in there too. The parts we saw of Amethio versus Friede were fantastic, and this episode made it even clearer that Amethio and Friede really are equals in terms of battling abilities. Like, neither of them would give an inch in this episode. I'm really glad Amethio returned in such a cool way, and plus we got to see Sarah-Ledger's ability, Weak Armor, too, for the first time ever in the anime, and it was really awesome, dude. But the real MVP of this episode was absolutely Captain Pikachu. Not only did Cap save Liko and Roy from Zir and Conia just before Moltres appeared, but then he also saved their lives from Moltres. Moltres was gonna absolutely end them, dude, but Captain Pikachu battled with everything he had to keep them safe. Even when Moltres stole Captain Pikachu's spirit and energy, Cap still found a way to get up and keep fighting, man. This episode really did so much for his character, showing how determined and protective he is. He even got to use his flying skills too, to save Fuecoco from Moltres' hurricane. That was a great throwback. Like I said before, this episode was utterly brutal, dude. The absolute fear and horror on the faces of the Pokemon in the mines was crazy. They were so terrified of Moltres, bro. That did a great job at hyping up Moltres and its power and how scary it is, though it was really nice to see Liko in tune with the Pokemon's emotions and trying to comfort them by giving them cookies and stuff. That whole scene fitted in really well with her development from the previous episode about wanting to understand Pokemon's feelings and emotions. But anyway, back to the brutality, you know? The way Moltres showed up and absolutely destroyed everyone was insane. Liko and Roy were on the floor crying out, they couldn't get up, they couldn't fight, but the most brutal part of the entire episode was what happened to Captain Pikachu. He was absolutely torn to shreds by Moltres. Moltres was hitting the little guy over and over and over, but Cap was okay with it because he was doing it to protect Liko and Roy. Brutal but touching, man. Captain Pikachu was so cool in this episode, dude. The way he just kept fighting and protecting them and like being an absolute legend. Incredible, man. I can't wait to see Friede and Amethio probably team up with each other next week to battle Moltres. It's gonna be mad hype, bro. Even if it means this'll be their fourth battle that they never got to finish. Man, maybe someday Amethio and Friede will actually finish a battle with each other. And can I just say, by the way, that I'm really proud of myself for somehow predicting Moltres appearing in this episode. I made a video earlier in the week all about it, and a lot of people doubted my theory, but I stayed confident, man. Let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comments below, and also be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. That'd really help me out, and I'd really appreciate it, man. Join our community Discord server and follow me on Twitch using the links below. And on that note, thank you all so much for watching, and best wishes until we meet again.